So how are we going to structure our calendar do get function? So we're going to be passed an Excel file that has all the data. So we need to read and process data. So because the data is going to be in an Excel file, we can't just directly open an Excel file. We need to first of all convert the input Excel file into, we need to convert it to Google Spreadsheet. Okay, then we read then we read and process the data, and then after that we will convert the spreadsheet file, okay, let's call it updated Google Spreadsheet file, back into, oh, let's say to Excel. Okay, so what this means is that we need two functions that will convert, first of all, an Excel file to a spreadsheet file, and another one that will convert a spreadsheet file to Excel. How are we going to do that? So let's just see. Okay, so say convert Excel file to Google Spreadsheet, and then we just put apps script because we want to do it through app scripts. Okay, I think I went through this one before. Yeah, that's the right one. So I'm just going to copy this function. Okay, copy that, and let's do it in the utils. Okay, right, so I'm going to first of all start with this, a modified code written by Amit Agrawal. Okay, right, so I'm going to change the name. I'm going to say Excel to spreadsheet, and instead of saying a file name, I'm just going to receive the actual file. Right, so I don't need this, I've got the file already. Okay, so what are we going to have here? So he's got the file name, so we don't need that, so we've already got the file. Okay, file ID. Okay, he's called the Excel file, so let's actually call it Excel file. Okay, so he gets the blob and then he inserts it into, okay, so one thing we need is the directory. Okay, so if we go back to the drive, we want to actually work in this directory that we've been working with. I'm not going to add any more directories within this, so I'm just going to get this. That's our folder ID. So I'm gonna come back here, and I will actually add the folder ID up here. So I'm going to call it so let base folder ID, and I'm gonna paste it here. Right, so we've got the folder ID, which is actually, instead of having the folder ID, so he works out the folder ID from here. Oh, one thing we need to do is this drive, that's a an advanced Google service, so we need to give permission to that. We need to actually add that to our script. So we go to resources, we go to advanced Google services. Okay, the first time you do this, you'll probably get a notification to read some terms and conditions, so you need to follow that link and accept all the terms and conditions. Once you've done that, you can come back and do this again, and we find the Drive API and then we turn it on. Okay, now we have access to the Drive API. Okay, so we've got the file ID from there. We just get the blob. Okay, and then the resource, file name, MIME type, it's Google Sheet. Yep, I think that should be okay, right? And then we will have another function, I think, and what we'll do is we call it, okay, so we'll just say here it's SS file, that's spreadsheet file, and then this will be SS file, okay, spreadsheet file, yeah, SS file, and then the MIME, we're going to convert it to Microsoft Excel. Okay, so the file name will be the SS file, and then we have to add to it .xlsx. Okay, so let's test this. Let's see if this actually works. Let's first of all create an Excel file, and in this Excel file I'm going to save it to our Google Drive, and then we save it here, and I'm going to call it calendar. Yeah, that should be fine. So calendar Excel, it's an Excel workbook, so yeah, that's fine. And here I'm going to say start time, end time, and title. Okay, and let's say event ID. Okay, this will become clear a little bit later on. Okay, so let's Control S, save that. I'm going to close it. So now when I go back to my Google Drive folder, I will see that I have this calendar Excel file. Okay, so this is because I had it open, and if I refresh, yeah, that's it. So it's gone away now. So let's try to convert this calendar Excel file into a calendar Google Sheet. Okay, let's see if that one works. So we go back to the service, and let's first of all find that file. I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to say let calendar Excel file name equals, what did we call it? We called it calendar .xlsx. Okay, and I'm actually going to use this as well. Yeah, so the base folder is our, I mean that's the ID for the base folder. Okay, right, so let's write a function. So say function try converting Excel. Okay, so what do I need? First of all, I need to get hold of that file. So I will say I need, so let's say folder first of all. Folder equals drive app, get folder by ID, and then we have our base folder ID. Is that what we called it here? Yeah, base folder ID. Okay, so we got that folder, and then we let file, let's call it Excel file, equals folder dot get files by name. So just notice it's actually plural, it's files. And then we have, what did we call it here? We called it that, so let's just paste it here. So what this is going to give us is an iterator that iterates through all the files that it found with that particular name. We know that we're going to have only one, so we're just going to get to the next. Okay, so next. Right, and now let's call convert Excel file. So let's call that. Okay, and pass to it Excel file. Let's see if that works. Hopefully it will. Save that as well. So try converting Excel, and we come back here. We have an Excel file. We don't have a spreadsheet file. So let's run that, and hopefully that will work. We need to do some authorization. Let's do that. Okay, allow everything. Now it's running, and when we go back here, hopefully, yeah, that's it. So we've got our calendar. Oh, we've just created 2 Excel files. Why is that? What we didn't do is we didn't change the name, so we actually called this function. So this one needs to be SS, so spreadsheet to Excel. Sorry about that. Right, so now hopefully that should work. Let's go back here, and then we delete this one. Okay, right, so get rid of that. Let's run this again. Okay, perfect. So now, yes, now we've got our Google Sheet file here. So now I'm going to delete this one. Okay, and let's see if we can, yeah, so actually what I'll do is I'm going to call this just calendar. Okay, and here I'm going to add to it the extension. Okay, so now what I have is a spreadsheet with the name, this one, which is just calendar. Okay, hopefully that will convert this one. So if we say spreadsheet to Excel, okay, so here we have our spreadsheet, Google spreadsheet file. If we run this, we will have an Excel file. Perfect. Okay, that's good. So just one last thing. I think these don't belong to the utility. So I'm going to cut that, and I'm going to paste it in the calendar service file. So we've managed to get the first bit and the last bit, and then we just have to read and process the data. Okay, we'll start doing that in the next video. If you found this video useful, please don't forget to hit the like button, and please subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.